What up, guys? We're in Newport Beach, California for part 3 of asking strangers how much money they make, how they invest their money, and if they've ever made any bad financial decisions. Stick around. All right, what is your name and what do you do for a living?
Ryan McGinn, and I run a short-form video production agency.
My name's Christian Fleenor, and I am a online coach.
My name's Luis. I tell people what to say on videos.
My name is Ryan Fisher. I own Chalk Performance Training. It's an online fitness app.
And how much money do you make doing that?
So we did 1.2 million last year. I averaged anywhere between 80 to 100,000 a month right now.
My business this year is on pace to hit 7 figures. Right now, it's kind of like up and down, but we're scaling with ads, and I'm adding setters and sales reps to my team and all that kind of stuff.
So I make about $8,000 a month or so.
300 to 350,000 a month.
How old are you and what is your net worth?
I'm 28, and I would say I have a 7-figure net worth. Yeah.
I was actually trying to figure this out the other day. I just bought a house. I paid $560 for it. It's worth $640. I run $1 million company, provable for the last 2 years. And I don't have any stocks. I don't have any investments. I have about 100K in the bank.
I'm 31 years old. My network is interesting. I invested a lot of crypto. I had like $250,000 in there. I don't know what it is now. My net worth at this moment is probably under 200, I would say.
10 to 12 million range.
What do you coach on?
So I coach on men's performance, like mindset, business, habits, fitness, all that kind of stuff, like wrapped it all into one. So I kind of like coach men to be like the highest version of themselves, like as entrepreneurs and like business owners.
So I have this framework. It's called the Annoying Kid Framework. So I want no questions to be unanswered. So if you ask me, like, what's your breakfast? And then you're going to tell me, like, oh, I eat eggs. I'm like, how do you cook them? Do you use oil? Like, what kind of eggs? Organic, white, brown? Like, I want all those little details. I want to be that kid that's just annoyingly asking you all for the details. And that's what makes a better video, too, because people want everything to be answered.
And how long have you had this business?
I've had this business I actually started with a gym, and then the gym turned into the online app. So I started with the gym about 9 years ago.
What has been your smartest investment strategy?
Building a business that actually generates cash flow every month.
Yeah, so number one, back into the business, team members. That's where I'm always going to get the highest ROI. Second, just depends on what the tax strategy is that year. So like I did Section 179. I got a vehicle deduction last year. So it just depends on the logistics, the revenue, all that kind of stuff, but always into like real estate. Next is like putting money into real estate so I can get those deductions and all that kind of stuff.
And for anybody out there that wants to start a SaaS company in a different niche, what kind of recommendations do you have for them?
Man, I feel like there's so many SaaS companies out there. I just feel like to separate yourself in a way where you're building more of a community than just a piece of SaaS. Like I feel like the community is what keeps people on. Like when I first started my fitness app, I didn't have a Facebook group and I didn't really have any community. And I had a much bigger churn rate than when I actually started building like more community and putting like a little bit more effort into like the lifestyle and everything behind the brand.
What has been like the dumbest purchase you've ever made?
Dumbest purchase I've ever made. Well, one would be this Louis Vuitton backpack. That's pretty dumb. The second would be a Louis Vuitton duffel bag. That's pretty dumb, but I really like them. But bigger purchases, when I was 25 years old, I bought an F-150 Lightning supercharged truck. I lowered it, I modified it, I raced it every weekend. I blew it up twice. It ended up costing me 70 grand.
And how much did you pay for the truck?
Oh, this was so long ago. I want to say the truck, I think I financed close to $40,000.
How much was the Louis Vuitton backpack?
$2,700.
What is your plan with the business?
I'd like to get to a point where I have like about 100,000 members, maybe 200,000 members, and then potentially sell it. Just kind of depends if at that point I want to do something different, which right now I don't.
Have you started investing in real estate or is that the plan for the near future?
Yeah, that's the main plan for this year and above. Once you start hitting those income levels, is like getting over to the investing side, not like the business owner, but like being investor where the best tax breaks are.
If you had $100,000 today that you didn't need for a savings account, that you didn't need for a rainy day account, how would you invest it to grow it?
I like to stick with things that I'm very familiar at, which in my case is social media and video production. So I would actually invest it into building multiple side niche accounts and pay for content to be created to grow more like niche-based like accounts, like a health account, a finance account, this or that. And then I would monetize those through like affiliate offers or brand deals. But I would that's my realm of genius, and I like to stay within that. So I would do that more at a bigger scale.
Other than reinvesting back into your business, what other types of assets are you investing in today?
So I've lost about $1 million in crypto. I have probably like $1 million in like IRA type of stuff. I do a lot of just like regular stock market, just with a guy who does majority of that stuff. And I have a bunch of like watches, really expensive watches that have all gone up in value, like 250%.
Thanks, man. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. All right, guys, that was it for part number 3. Let me know which one of these 3 videos you guys enjoyed the most, and let me know, should I do this again or not? Let me know down below. Check out one of my other videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.